Welcome back to Lucore Automotive Services. Today I'm working on a 1971 T-37 Pontiac LeMans. If you're on Power Tour this year, you'll see this car there because this car is going on Power Tour. He's seen some of the stuff we do and he asked us to give this thing a look over to make sure it's good to go for the Power Tour 2024. Right around the corner, it'll be here before we know it. He specifically has a driveline vibration which comes in around 55 and carries all the way up through. I just drove down the freeway. This car actually, for a 3-speed automatic and a freeway gear, drives really nicely down the freeway at 70 miles an hour. I would totally daily drive this car. Right off the bat, I can tell you that a set of Bilstein shocks and some Moog load control rear coil springs under this car would make this car handle immensely better. But we're going to go put it up in the rack, take a look, see what we have to work with. There is, I did notice a little bit of ring and pinion whine on D-cell on the freeway, which isn't bad yet, but ultimately we're going to want to put bearings in this rear end. And other than that, it drives really nice. He's already done a disc brake conversion, and he's got a new set of tires on there, which will probably rebalance. And nice Pontiac mill under the hood. So if you want to see what I do with this thing, stick around. We're going to have some fun with it. Alright, let's see what we got to work with here. So, oops. You always want to check your rag links on these old cars. This one's not too bad, but I would probably recommend replacing the rag link. Looks like he's done bushings, springs, shocks, sway bar links, ball joints. Nice. New brakes. Upgraded sway bar would do this car a lot of justice in the handling department. New fuel pump. Always recommend a new fuel pump or having a spare on board for your trip on Power Tour. Got a little bit of a leak coming out of our power slush box. Original U-joints. We're gonna probably send that drive shaft out and have it redone. Original U-joint. So she sits a little low in the back. These are probably a drop spring, so I would probably go to a Moog load control unit. They do really well. Rear bushings aren't horrible. New brake lines, new brakes all the way around. Very nice. All in all, it's a pretty clean car by Ohio standards. Gonna want to do the transmission crossmember bushings and brackets, or maybe go to an upgraded transmission crossmember altogether. They're a little crusty.
got a little natural lightning going on. But as far as an Ohio car goes, this thing's in pretty good shape. Kinda. Probably do a repair to that at some point. I might want to do a little repair to that when we do the cross member upgrades. That one isn't rusted out like the other one. That's weird. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Well, we're going to have a discussion with the customer and see what he wants us to take care of. He's done a fine job getting it this far. But he wants us to help him with the vibration above 55, which these tires are kind of balanced. I got a bunch of weight here and a bunch of weight here opposing each other, so I'd say proper wheel and tire balance will probably help a lot. Take care of his U-joints. Hey look, you can get to the oil filter when you don't have headers on these things. Looks pretty good, guys. Let's see what he wants us to do. I'm going to pull this one outside. He's a great driver. Well, we got in touch with our customer and he wants us to go ahead and do our rebalance the tires and send the drive shaft out to have it new U-joints and have it balanced, make sure everything's good on it. So I'm gonna pull this thing around into the shop. We will pull the drive shaft, pull wheels, and then probably just push it outside until the drive shaft gets back from the drive shaft shop. Let me get this thing fired up. That is annoying. Buzzer. This one has a mechanical choke. Ooh, I was thinking about it. Maybe not that much choke. Oh. She's not having cold. Got a beautiful dash in this thing, except for the split. But normally this plastic's all buggered up. This one looks really nice. Maybe it was replaced, I don't know. It's a nice piece. Runs pretty good. Looks like he's got a little bit of an exhaust leak. Alright, let me focus on driving. pull my shaft out. I usually recommend replacing these U-bolts. These have probably never been off of this car, which is hard to believe, but probably true. Oh, so many quotes from Blazing Saddles are coming to my mind. Like the sheriff coming into town. Hang on while I whip this out. Blazing Saddles. I don't think you can even make anything close to that movie these days. It made fun of everyone. It did not discriminate. Didn't care who you were. Mel Brooks was a visionary in that. Make fun of everyone. I don't care. Actually doesn't feel that bad. But I think it's out of balance, so that's more what we're worried about. Since it's had years of lightening. It's impressive. Original drive shaft, original U-joints. I know it's original U-joints because it still has the, I guess it's an epoxy that they put in there. We always heat it up with a torch till the epoxy comes out, and then we can press them out and put them back together with clips. But we're going to send this one out. Let the fellas down at Driveline 1 do what they do best, which is build drive shafts. So we'll get back to this one when we get my shaft back from Driveline 1. That'll probably be it for today. I'm gonna throw these wheels and tires up on a balancer, do a quick balance on those. It's not really something you guys want to watch me do. I've done a ton of those videos. These won't be any different. At any rate, click like, subscribe, leave us a comment below. Stop playing with my shaft. You guys have a great day. See you soon. Sir, your shaft for delivery.
Thank you. Insert shaft jokes here.
Yes.
Mighty. She's old.
She's old and crusty,
But she still works.
but it still works. Handing the shaft off. Passing of the shaft.
Passing of the shaft.
Passing of the shaft.
We'll get your doctor to shaft.
Well, somebody I think put a couple of these on a little too snug. Got them all loose but one on two wheels. Maybe it was two on this wheel. I think either of those two are going to come out. So before I destroy those, let's try hitting it square on the top. Try and loosen it up a little bit. Very low amount of force is required to make those lock down, and I usually put a little anti-seize on them. It feels like somebody put Loctite on these, which you don't do. Had an idea and it worked. Doesn't always happen.